Welcome parents, students, and family members to our virtual 8th grade celebration. I am Nicole Crothers, and I am proud to serve as the principal at Liberty Middle School. This 8th grade celebration is certainly not the way that we were hoping that we could celebrate with our 8th graders, but we are very excited to spend some time with you to recognize and celebrate this 8th grade class. I want to start by thanking our entire school community for the support and dedication that has been given to this 8th grade group of students. This moment in time would not be possible without the love, the support, and the guidance of each and every adult in the lives of our students. So we thank you. Students, today you celebrate where you have been and look forward to where you are going. A lot has happened since you started 6th grade here at Liberty Middle School. Somehow, 3 years have gone by very quickly, and you are soon off to high school. I have confidence that you are more than ready, and rest assured that your experiences here at Liberty Middle School have truly prepared you for what comes next in your journey. This year, we began our year by defining what it means to be respectful, be resilient, and be a warrior. Let's start with respect. You defined respect using words such as acceptance, consideration of values and ideas, empathy, and compassion. You committed yourselves this year to accepting others' differences, to be considerate of others' feelings, to showing empathy and compassion to your peers. I encourage you to continue making this a focus in your life. With your siblings, with your parents, with your family members, friends, new teachers, and within your community. Respect shows strong character. Being respectful will take you the places that you want to go. Be resilient. You, 8th grade students, defined resilience this year using words and phrases such as persistence, overcoming adversity, perseverance, growth mindset. You committed yourselves to approaching difficult times with a positive attitude, to having grit, to try your very best. Not only did you continuously work on this throughout the year, but little did we know that the level to which you would have been tested this year. You have experienced exactly what it means to be resilient over the last 2 months. We know that it hasn't been easy. Academically, with your schoolwork, socially, with your friendships and lack of ability to spend time with your friends, inability to see your family, and emotionally, as you try to manage your emotions of this pandemic and how it has changed your life. We are so very proud of your efforts over the last 2 months, over this school year, and in the last 3 years at Liberty Middle School, as you have grown in your ability to be resilient in everything that you do. I encourage you to keep practicing this skill of resilience. In high school, you will surely continue to be tested in this area and throughout the rest of your life, as you can see and what we have all been experiencing ourselves during this challenging time. Lastly, be a warrior. When we think of a warrior, we think of someone who never gives up. We think of strength. We think of courage. We think of confidence. You, 8th graders, are all of these things. Over the last 3 years at Liberty Middle, you have continued to dedicate your time to growing in all of these areas. From managing your time with balancing schoolwork and extracurricular activities, to having strength as friendships changed throughout the years, to taking that assessment that you didn't know if you were ready for or not. You did it. And then we hit distance learning. Having the strength to overcome the obstacles, having confidence that you could learn without sitting in the classroom with your teacher's support, having courage to get through it. You did it. and I am certain that you learned a lot about yourself in the process. You are a warrior. Remember, it's not how athletic you are, how smart you are, how artistic you are, or the clothes that you wear. It is your character that truly matters, and this is what will make you unique, successful, and unforgettable. So always remember, be respectful, be resilient, be a warrior. We are so very proud of you, 8th graders, and we will surely miss you. Good luck in high school and the years to come. We look forward to hearing all of the great things that you do and accomplish in your life. And now we will begin with our awards and recognition. First, we will have Holly Washington, one of our school counselors, presenting the Presidential Awards.
Hello, class of 2024. Mrs. Washington here, one of your school counselors, and on behalf of Mr. Durrell and myself, I'm honored to recognize students receiving the President's Award for Educational Excellence. The President's Award for Educational Excellence program is awarded on behalf of the President of the United States and the United States Secretary of Education. The purpose of the program is to recognize students for their academic success. To be eligible, students must earn a 3.5 GPA or higher for their first, second, and third 9 weeks of their 8th grade year, and also score advanced on their English or math state tests from 7th grade. 161 of our 8th graders earned this award, which is a testament to the dedication this class has to their education. Your award certificate is being mailed to your home. If you do not receive a certificate and feel you should have, please contact your school counselor. Class of 2024, it's been a pleasure getting to know and work with you over the last 3 years. Liberty Middle School will always be your home, and if there's ever anything we can do, please let us know. Congratulations to all of you, and best of luck on the next chapter of your life as you enter high school.
And now Mr. Jason Durrell, school counselor, will recognize our web leaders.
Hello, I'm Jason Durrell, one of 2 school counselors here at Liberty Middle School. And on behalf of myself and Mrs. Washington, we would like to congratulate our web leaders this year and talk a little bit about them. So at this time, let's have all of those web leaders please stand. I'm sorry, I'm reading from the same script as last year, which we know we can't do things the same way as we did last year. So I do realize that if you are standing right now, only your family can probably see you. So please keep standing. And for those of you that don't know who the web leaders are, I'm going to scroll a list of those students as I talk about all the accomplishments and all the things they did for us this year. So again, please keep standing, web leaders. So WEB, which stands for Where Everyone Belongs, consisted of 82 8th grade students whose main goal was to help the incoming 6th graders feel like Liberty Middle School is a place where they belong and can have a positive experience. And doing that is not simple. Before school began this year, our web leaders were already hard at work. They attended 3 hours of training and spent another 6 hours at school at the 6th grade web orientation day. During web orientation, our web leaders facilitated large group activities, gave 6th graders a building tour, helped them read and understand their schedules, and answer some of their very important questions like, how do you get a detention? And I heard Mr. Mouchet dresses funny sometimes. Is that true? Because of their leadership, compassion, and helpfulness, these 8th graders created a positive climate in our school that has lasted the entire school year. So 8th graders, on behalf of me, Mrs. Washington, and our entire school building, we truly thank you for helping to get this school year started off the right way and have it continue to go that way all the way to the end. So let's take this time to give all these web leaders a very nice round of applause. Clap loud so that every family in Powell can hear you. Web leaders, thank you very much for all you've done, and congratulations to all of our 8th graders.
Our world language teachers will now introduce and recognize the World Language Students of the Year in French, Spanish, and German.
Hallo, ich heiße Frau Tate. Ich unterrichte Deutsch here by Olentangy Liberty Middle School. My name is Frau Tate and I teach German at Olentangy Liberty Middle School. Before the recipients of the World Language Students of the Year are announced, we would like to recognize and congratulate all the 8th grade students who completed a Level 1 language course this year. These students took the opportunity to enroll in a rigorous high school level course in the middle school and are now eligible to take advanced placement language courses their senior year of high school. Also, a big congratulations to all the World Language Students of the Month. Every year, the Ohio Foreign Language Association awards students who demonstrate outstanding effort, exemplary achievement, and enthusiasm for the culture and language of study. Choosing a World Language Student of the Year has always proven very difficult. This year is no exception. There are many students who meet the OFLA requirements, but only one student for each language per teacher consistently went above and beyond and will receive the award Student of the Year. It is with great pleasure that I award the German Student of the Year to Nicholas Sharp. Ich gratuliere.
Bonjour, buenos días. Je suis Madame Tiberi, soy Señora Tiberi. I have missed seeing you guys these last few months. Choosing the Student of the Year is difficult, but the following students have been diligent and enthusiastic learners of French and Spanish. They've demonstrated outstanding achievement in producing the language. My French Ohio Foreign Language Student of the Year is Shrestha Ramidi. Félicitations, Shrestha. My Spanish Student of the Year is Madison McCourt. Félicitations, Madison. Au revoir. Adiós.
Buenos días. Soy profesora Eplin, maestra de la lengua español. This year's World Language Spanish Student of the Year is Mackenzie Loucher. Mackenzie daily demonstrated a boundless energy and interest in learning the Spanish language and its culture. She was always prepared to share and to learn. Mackenzie routinely exceeded assignment expectations, opting for the more difficult language constructions. These efforts resulted in attainment at the level of excellence. Por estas razones, aplausos para tu éxito en la clase de español este año, Mackenzie Loucher. For these reasons, applause for your success in Spanish class this year. Felicitaciones, Mackenzie.
The next award we will be presenting today is the Archie Griffin Award. The Archie Griffin Award is given to one male and one female athlete who exhibit sportsmanship in addition to other characteristics such as integrity, academic discipline, humility, leadership, and a positive attitude. At this time, a few of our coaches will be recognizing our Archie Griffin Award winners.
Hello everyone, my name is Coach Webb and I am very pleased and honored to be able to present this year's 2020 Archie Griffin female winner. This young lady is a great leader on and off the court and in the community. She is a very positive team player who is dedicated and lives the team first motto. She is well respected by her teachers and classmates and always puts 100% in being the best that she can be. I have personally watched this young lady grow the last couple of years, and I am blessed to have coached her. This year's 2020 Female Archie Griffin Award winner is Sarah Mitchell. Congratulations, Sarah. I look forward to watching you as you go to that next stage in your life. I know that if you keep doing what you're doing, only great things are going to happen. Congratulations.
Hello there, my name is Todd Heline. I am an 8th grade teacher over at Olentangy Orange Middle School, and I am happy to say that I am also the girls golf coach at both Liberty and at Hyatt's. I was asked to come on here to speak about Sarah Mitchell. Now, when I got a call asking about Sarah, they wanted to know why. Why would she be nominated for something like the Archie Griffin Award? So the first thing I did, I tried to think in my mind, like, what are the bad things? Why shouldn't she? First thing that popped in my mind, like, man, this kid she doesn't stop smiling ever. I could take her entire bag of golf clubs and just throw them into the lake, and she would just smile at me. If she hit a bad shot, anything that would happen to her, she would have this giant, beautiful smile on her face, just showing you like you can't rattle her. Whatever goes on in this kid's life, it's going to be okay. She's going to smile about it. She's going to say, all right, on to the next shot. Here's what I do next. So I absolutely love that about her. That was like the thing that popped into my mind is why shouldn't I pick her? But it's really like the reason why you should pick her. The second one that popped into my mind, I couldn't think of anything else like any bit negative at all. Like this girl lives to be around her family. She is such a nice human being. And I see all the time how her grandparents show up to everything. They drive an hour to see her on the golf course or on the basketball court, whatever she's doing. They make sure they show up to be around her. And it just shows how much she cares to be around people. I'm really proud of her for the way that she interacts with them. It's like a second set of parents for her. So amazing family. And also like she knows how to care for those that are really around her and that care for her. On the golf course last year, Sarah was our 5th best scoring girl on the team. She had an average of 59. This year coming in, she shot in the 40s 4 times. She shot in the 30s 1 time, and she had an average of 52. She's going to go on to the high school. She's going to be a great golfer. She's going to be great in basketball as well. I know that's kind of her true love. But I think once people see her swing a golf club, they might try and talk her more into golf. But I really just want to wish my girl congratulations. You've worked your butt off to get where you're at. You deserve this. This is not just a, hey, I'm good at sports thing. This is a, hey, I'm good at sports and I'm a really good human being. That should be the part you're more proud about. I know your family will be. I'm super proud of where you're at, where you're going, and I look forward to seeing where you go in the future. Good luck, kid. Love you.
Hi, this is Coach Baker here, and I'm here to award the Archie Griffin Sportsmanship Award. The Archie Griffin Sportsmanship Award promotes sportsmanship, ethics, and integrity. This student athlete, who was a football player and a wrestler, exhibits all those qualities. He always led by example, vocally or just by his work ethic on the field and in the classroom. He sets a very positive example. No one will outwork this kid. He's extremely determined. He sets a positive example for his fellow student athletes during competition and in practice. Great focus in the classroom and is extremely kind to all students. The 2020 Archie Griffin Sportsmanship Award goes to Jackson Roselli. Congratulations.
Each of our 8th grade teams will now recognize the Students of the Year from each team.
First of all, Team 801. We may be a little biased here, but we think you guys are some of the most amazing kids that we've had the pleasure to teach.
We are so proud of all you have done this year. We hope that you know just how much we love being with you and teaching you each and every day. Thank you.
Choosing a Student of the Year is never easy because we have great kids. It is an honor to be chosen, and we're excited to celebrate you.
Walking into our classroom back in August, the student came in with a smile, a drive to succeed, and a desire to learn. This continued all year and is so telling of who this student is and how she operates. We have watched this student put forth her best effort on everything she does while working to achieve personal growth both in and out of school. She is not only a positive voice in our classroom, but is an honest one as well. She looks beyond the obvious and asks questions in order to better herself, others, and OLMS.
One thing that we noticed and appreciated is that this student will work with anyone and naturally brings others in as to not leave anyone out. We see her unafraid to roll up her sleeves, get to work, and do so with perseverance. Outside of school, this student maintains a soccer and basketball schedule that dictates much of her after-school time. With all of this, she successfully balances school, athletics, friends, and family while remaining calm, level-headed, and standing as a true leader.
Before we send her off to the high school, we want this student to not only know her strengths, but to continue to lead and be great. We are more than confident that she is off to amazing and admirable things, where she continues to positively impact those around her. This student has been an absolute pleasure to have in our classes and on our teams. She is kind, compassionate, willing to take risks, conscientious, hardworking, respectful, resilient, and our 8th grade warrior of the year. On behalf of Team 801, we would like to proudly recognize Miss Josie Keene as our female student of the year.
Yay!
Congratulations, Josie.
We're so proud of you.
Great job. All right, our male student of the year. The student strolled into our classroom with maturity far beyond that of an 8th grade student. His laid-back approach is refreshing and merely just how he seems to handle life. He carries himself with natural leadership, he takes command of his own learning experiences within the classroom, and is an intrinsically strong critical thinker. The student strives to ask high-level questions, dig for deeper meaning, and seek connections while sharing valuable insights with others.
This student shows an inner drive for learning and works to enrich the curriculum to make it his own. He exceeds expectations and seamlessly fits into any classroom setting, working to always include those around him. Outside of school, this student has been part of the wrestling team. He also plays guitar and even allows our class to hear it every now and then. He does all of this while remaining humble and serving as an example for others.
Again, before we send this student off to high school, we want him not only to know his strengths, but to continue to lead and be great. We know that he is off to amazing and admirable things, and where he continues to positively impact those around him. This student has been an absolute pleasure to having our classes and be on our team. He stands for inclusivity, kindness, fairness, and simply being true to oneself. He's respectful, resilient, and our 8th grade warrior of the year. On behalf of 801, we would like to proudly recognize Mr. Alex Lawrence.
Yeah. Congrats, Alex.
Congratulations, Alex. Congratulations to our students of the year and all our students on 801.
801, we're so very proud of you.
So very proud. Thank you for a fantastic year, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Love you guys. Thank you.
Have a great summer.
Team 802, Female Student of the Year. We've had some conversations over the last few weeks about making this decision and who our Female Student of the Year would be. And it's been very difficult, as you can imagine, Team 802. You guys have worked together all year, and we have some very, very, very incredible students. And we created quite a list before we decided on the one that we're going to choose and share with you today. So I'm going to do a reading and then announce who our Female Student of the Year is. When we started to think about choosing an 8th grade Team 802 Student of the Year, this student came to mind very quickly. We could spend a lot of time talking about her academically. She's a great student who always strives to do her very best on every assignment. She goes over and beyond what you ask her to do and does this completely on her own. She's inquisitive and has a great desire to learn. She possesses that inner drive and motivation to do the best she can do. The student's involved in many activities outside of school: spelling bee, math counts, book club. She's a web helper, principal's advisory committee. She's a team player. She plays girls basketball, goalie for the soccer team. She showed leadership in all these areas that she chooses: hobbies, kayaking, rollerblading, running, baking, drawing. She was also confirmed at the Fellowship of Lutheran Church, where she often volunteers to help. We haven't even talked about the most important aspect of this student, which is who she is as a person. She's a student we can depend on. When we ask a question or need someone to read and no one volunteers, we have no doubt that she'll come to our rescue. She has this innate ability to sense when someone needs help. We have watched her do this repeatedly this year. She will see someone struggling, trying to understand a new concept, and she'll help. She's always willing to drop something off to another teacher or help organize materials for class. She has a very thoughtful nature. She's constantly making cards or buying little gifts for friends and family. Miss Zeiss personally experienced this thoughtfulness when she lost her father this year, and this student organized getting a card and writing very encouraging words at a tough time from all the students in her class. She is kind-hearted, respectful to all, and a wonderful example of a great citizen. It is for these reasons and many more that we're proud to announce our Female 802 Student of the Year as Mackenzie Locker. Congratulations, Mackenzie. Now for our Male Student of the Year. Again, another very, very difficult decision, as we have Quite an impressive team on Team 802. Of course, we are a little biased. The Team 802 Student of the Year for the men made quite a positive impact on all the teachers and students he engaged with at Liberty Middle School this past year. Academically, this young man took algebra and geometry because he thinks math is fun. He also proved to be a consistent high achiever and high-level thinker in all his subjects, often earning all A's. Athletically, he loves and competes in tennis and in golf, and is planning on running cross-country in the fall. In the arts, he plays the saxophone, the piano, he participates in choir, he loves to sing, and has been involved in a youth praise and worship band for several years. You might think these accomplishments alone are worthy of being Student of the Year, but what a person does can't alone define their character. One memory that stands out to me is when our social studies department did flex grouping for our president project in December. Mr. Michael pulled me aside in the hallway to tell me about the kindness, selflessness, patience, and of course, respectful and resilient behavior of one particular student. Then Mr. Michael said, "Marcus Bodie is an impressive young man." I quickly agreed, and Mr. Michael and the rest of Team 802 in the 8th grade would likely agree that Marcus is so impressive that he deserves to be chosen as our Student of the Year. Congratulations, Marcus. And congratulations to all of Team 802 and all of our 8th graders. This year has gone by quickly. We've had to learn to be resilient more than we thought we probably would. But we appreciate you more than you'll probably ever know. And we wish you the best in the summer. And we know that you're going to be very successful in high school. And from all of us on Team 802 and all of us at Olentangy Local Schools, thank you so much. Have a great summer. Best wishes in high school, and we'll see you soon.
Hey there, Mr. Michael here, representing the Team 803 with Mr. Gast and Mrs. Beal, and I have the honor and the privilege in recognizing this year's Male Student of the Year for our team. Now, what makes this Student of the Year so interesting is that he honestly did not do anything out of the ordinary to receive this award. You know, our school values, be respectful, be resilient, were qualities that he displayed on a daily basis. And these were qualities that we could see in many of our students throughout the entire year, but it was his consistency that helped him stand out. Consistency. That's a hard thing for any of us to do. Acting and behaving in the right way, even when you don't feel like it. This is the type of behavior that not only helped him earn straight A's, but more importantly, it was his character that helped him ultimately win this award. This student showed great independence back in January when he was out of the country and still maintained his grades. In English, it was noted that he wrote with great purpose and sensitivity about his grandmother's experience in India under the British rule. He notices what's not right in the world, oppression, global warming, and gives a logical and sympathetic voice to global issues. Mr. Given shared that this student is always prepared for class, and when he plays the trumpet, he selflessly puts the group first. Mr. Coach Sikach said that when he showed up to cross-country practice every single day, he worked hard and was a great teammate. Now, like I said earlier, it was his approach towards what it means to being a warrior every single day, inside and outside of the classroom, that impressed us the most. And with all of that said, on the behalf of Team 803, I would like to congratulate Aditya Akandi on winning this year's Team 803 Male Student of the Year. Congrats, Adi. Celebrate with your family, and we look forward to following your many accomplishments in high school and in the future. Congrats again, Adi. Have a great summer, everybody.
Hey everybody, this is Mr. Gast, and I am proud to represent Team 803, Mr. Michael, Mrs. Beal. to announce the Female Student of the Year for this school year, 2019-2020. The young lady that we have chosen this year for Student of the Year exemplifies all of the qualities that would go into choosing a Student of the Year. This young lady is very studious. She has everything so organized on a daily basis. She acts as a leader at Liberty Middle School, not only in her classes, but in the hallways and how she conducts herself on a daily basis. She has a great relationship with all of her teachers. She is always willing to ask questions, take risks. She's a great critical thinker. We have no doubt as teachers on Team 803 that this student is going to go to the high school and be tremendously successful with her studies at the high school and all her extracurricular activities that she chooses to be involved in. One of the things that I find really cool about this student is she was new to Liberty Middle School this year, and it took her no time at all to make a great group of friends. Peers quickly realized how important she was in terms of being a leader in all of her classes. Everybody kind of gravitates toward her because she just has those great leadership qualities that makes her very, very special in terms of being a leader. So, like I said, I would say probably in my experience as a teacher, 18 years, I have found very few people that have the work ethic, the drive, the determination to be successful like this student does. So it is my honor, my privilege on behalf of Team 803 to announce the 2019-2020 Female Student of the Year, Abby Burr. So Abby, congratulations. I know you'll do great things at the high school and beyond. I want you to have a great summer, enjoy yourself, and again, congratulations from Team 803 and all your teachers. Have a great day. Bye.
To end our 8th grade celebration today, our 8th grade teachers have prepared a special message that they would like to share with our students. Following that message, our students' names will scroll on the screen, and then we will have an ending with some photos from some of our staff that have messages they would like to share. Again, we thank you all so much, students, for a great year, and we wish you the best of luck in your future. Go Warriors.
8th grade class of 2020. Back in August, we gathered together for another school year at the end of another summer. Your teachers prepared diligently to welcome the new year, and you were excited to reconnect with friends and count down the days until high school.
As we convened in separate teams, we together defined what it means to be respectful and resilient.
With our new school core values in mind, you develop goals for how you plan to maximize your learning.
From undefeated seasons to stellar concerts to next level art shows to high achievements made in the classroom, your success has left an impact on our school.
And on March 12th, we received news that life as we know it was about to change for everyone.
With distance learning being the new fad for March and April and May, we were all forced to adjust to a new schedule.
Balancing schoolwork with life's top priorities, aka TikTok, Netflix, and, of course, video games became a challenge that no 8th grader had faced before.
Regardless of circumstance, we, your teachers at OLMS, have been continually inspired by your resilience during this historic time.
We have learned many things together. One of which is the space between us is not defined by a student-teacher relationship, but is now defined by a shared experience.
Despite the setbacks, you showed us what it truly means to be respectful, be resilient, be a warrior.
For that reason, the 8th grade class of 2020 has left a legacy that will be felt within the culture at Liberty Middle School for many years to come.
As you step into your next chapter of life, embrace failure, ask questions, stay patient, and be kind.
Read, write, think, trust, believe, have faith. And always remember, be respectful, be resilient, be a warrior.
The choice is yours.
With much love and adoration, your 8th grade teachers.